Hello friends, today we are going to interface the sensor AMS5812 with particle photon. Let's take a look at the sensor on controleverything.com first. And inside controleverything.com, you need to select the sensor AMS5812 with its range from -5 to +5 PSI. The change is in the coding where you need to set the formula. Now this is a pressure sensor, as you can see, with an amplified, calibrated and temperature compensated value and a long-term stability and high accuracy. Now for the code, you can get into the resources section of controleverything.com, and you can also check out our GitHub repository, which is the Control Everything community. Let's check it out on Control Everything community, and inside github.com you can search for Control Everything community, and here you can search for sensor. Here the code is, and for particle photon you must remember that you need to set up the photon, and to set up the photon this is the link, and you can find and you can follow the steps given on this link. After that, the code we'll be discussing right now, you need to copy the code to the online IDE, and the link to the IDE is this. Then save the code, verify the code, and after you have done that, flash the code, and then you can check the output on the dashboard, and this is the link to the dashboard. Now let's look at the code inside particle and AMS5812.ino. Now you need to include two libraries, application.h and spark wiring I2C.h. Now spark wiring I2C is similar to wire.h in Arduino, and as you can see the code is in .ino form, which is similar to Arduino. Now from the device address, which is 0x78, you need to read 4 bytes of data. This is how you read 4 bytes of data, and in the data you will get pressure MSB, pressure LSB, temperature MSB and temperature LSB. Then you can convert the data based on the formula given inside the data sheet, and to put all the data on the dashboard you need to give this, and this is how you put the data onto the dashboard. Now in this case we have temperature in degrees Celsius, temperature in degree Fahrenheit, and the pressure. This is the particle photon module. Now let's take a closer look to it. Alright, and this is the I2C shield, which you can find on controleverything.com. Now to connect any sensor to this I2C shield, we use this connecting cable. Now today we have EMS 5812, and let's make connections with the I2C shield and the sensor first. Now as you can see, a G mark on I2C shield. Now this is the G mark, it means the ground. Now while making connections with the cable, please make sure that the brown cable gets in here, and similarly for the sensor too, the brown cable goes inside the ground. Now let's put on the particle, and for that we need to push the header gently onto the I2C shield, and then to power up the particle we will use a micro USB cable, and let's power it up. And we have powered up the particle, and it has connected to the Wi-Fi. Now to execute the code, let's copy the code to the online IDE. Go inside build.particle.io/build. Now in this you need to log in. In my case it has already been logged in. Now here you can make the new app. Now it is AMS5812, and what you can do is you can paste the code here, completely select it and then paste it. After you have done that, you can save the code and then verify the code this way. Now the code has been verified, and let's flash the code. Now while flashing the code, please make sure that the magenta light comes on the particle this way. And now your code has been successfully flashed. Now let's check the output on the dashboard, and for that let's go inside dashboard.particle.io /user /logs, and here wait for some time and you will be able to see the output soon. And as you can see, the temperature in degrees Celsius and Fahrenheit and the pressure in PSI. Now as you can see, the pressure increases when I put my hand on it, and so does the temperature, and when I release it, it changes again. Alright, now let me tell you some of its applications. The typical applications of AMS 5812 include the barometric pressure measurement, vacuum monitoring, gas flow, medical instrumentation, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Now, in case you have any kinds of doubt, you can contact us on our controleverything.com page, and you can even leave your comments in the community section of controleverything.com. You can check out more blogs and videos on hackster.io and instructables.com, and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page, and thanks for watching.